I think I should go to the World Cup. If I went to the World Cup, rude boy thing, Elijah. I like my
right?
Let's go on, Stonesy. Do you remember the last time we met?
Yeah.
Do you remember?
School.
In the school?
Yeah, you remember.
Don't say it like that. It makes it seem really weird. We met in a place on planet Earth. It wasn't a school. Your life seems amazing. Going to the World Cup and really nice tattoos. How do you do all of this?
Thank you. It's been a good season, mate, honestly. It's just been unbelievable.
Sorry to cut you, one thing I think is you deserve a lot of credit.
Why?
One thing I don't think the press in this country does enough is credit people who make a complete 360. So you've gone from Everton, there was a lot of pressure, so on and so forth. You're a Premier League winner.
Yeah.
That's not something a lot of players can say. So I like to credit you. Everyone behind the camera, Stonesy, round of applause, please.
Thank you.
Credit where credit's due, man. What's changed for you in the past year in terms of your mentality?
Well, I had a good start to the season
until
I got injured. Found it difficult to get back to where I was when I came back. As I've got older, you just start to pick things up and know what to do in certain situations. So when I came back, just tried to be free and enjoy my football and did let that do the talking, and it kind of came back like that.
I think the younger generation today playing football are probably going to have a stronger amount of mental strength than the previous generation, just because of things like social media, where you get an instant response to how someone plays. How difficult have you found that part?
It's good to get your message out there and interact with the fans and positive vibes.
My G, come on, I'm taking you Jamaica, fam, real positive vibes. All right, look, there's a good tweet here. One person wants to know, is the key to approaching a huge tournament like this to stay calm and relaxed as possible? If yes, what do you do to chill? Now, Jack Butland said something about Uno. What the hell is Uno?
Yeah, I can't play Uno.
That's why you're my guy, yeah.
Yeah.
FIFA.
We've been drilling Fortnite. Do you know what, because we're here and the boys are here, sometimes we'll just sit there watching TV, but we all bring our PlayStations, we're all joining in together, playing for God knows how many hours that we can, trying to get better, because I'm terrible at the minute.
I'm terrible at FIFA. We got a whole series called FIFA and Chill, so...
Yeah, we played, didn't we?
Did I lose?
I think we drew, mate, so we're both as bad as each other.
Terrible, bro. That is absolutely terrible. Tom Kelly wants to know something which is mad interesting. There seems to be a mad cohesion in this squad. Everyone seems to just be getting along really well. I think Gareth Southgate giving everyone a uniform makes it seem like a family, so everyone takes everyone serious. Tom Kelly says, following what Lampard and Gerrard mentioned regarding previous tournaments, is it the things that Gareth Southgate has implemented which has made a massive difference? Or is it just your mentality going from the clubs now? It's just that everyone's got a different mentality when it comes to international football.
Definitely both.
Yeah?
He's come in, every manager has their own ideas, has their own ways of doing things, and he's done a lot of things off the pitch really to try and bring us together. Small things, like eating together, interacting with each other, not sitting with the same people, sit with the staff as well, and also just on the pitch. And we've played with each other for years, some of us, because we've come through the youth system, and I think we've just gelled quite well.
That's good.
Off the pitch is massive, because we spend so much time, as you can see today. We've been here a long time. I'm sure you've been here a long time.
Yeah, I've been here for a while. Yeah. I haven't seen my house in a while. I forgot what my kids look like. I've even forgotten my address, so hopefully something took me to my door. There's a good question here for you specifically. It says, you're known as a fearless defender of your style of play. You're known for playing out from the back at your club and playing with world-class players. Is that how the manager wants you to play for England? So is it just like you got to replicate what you do for Manchester City for England? Has he given a lot of examples of your way you play at Man City?
Yeah. He wants us to play out. I'm sure you've watched as played previously.
Play from the back?
Yeah, play from the back. Show a lot of character about us, and it's good for me. It's all I've ever known, so.
100%. Also, let's talk about your England debut, man, because obviously there's a long journey to get to this point.
Yeah.
When you get that initial phone call, and then you make your debut, what feeling gives you more of a buzz, the phone call or the debut?
I'll have to say my debut. I did cry on the phone, actually, when I got the call.
Serious?
Yeah, I put the phone down, I rang my parents up, rang all my family. I was in tears, I didn't know what had happened. I said, I can't stop crying.
Overwhelmed, didn't it?
Yeah, just overwhelmed.
That is mad.
But yeah, when I made my debut, that was special, because I never thought I'd play for England as a kid. I always dreamed of it, and that's always kind of there, but when it actually happens, it makes it real for me, and more for my family, more for them, because they
must be so proud.
Yeah,
though, man.
they've taken me to every session when I was younger, and it's more special for them, I think. Hopefully can you know, repay them and make everyone proud of us again. You know, we want to make the nation and every fan excited to watch us and have, you know, have that joy when they were a kid, like watching England in World Cups, Euros, everything like that, that excitement back. We want to bring it and make everyone proud of us as England.
I mean, we touched upon it early on in the interview. There's another question here, just about the negative press that the England team get now on a whole. Does that give you an extra buzz for you to go, do you know what, let's prove a point? Or do you go with the mentality of, look, this is the World Cup, we're going to give our best regardless of what anyone says anyway?
Definitely both. I think you put it quite well there, to be honest.
Silly it. I get paid for this, I'm doing well.
we have to be strong mentally and make sure that we kind of have that tunnel vision and just make sure that we do what we always do for our club and bring it to England and make sure that there's no outside influences. But at the same time, you know, we want to prove people wrong and make a name for ourselves and you know, kind of shut the haters down sometimes. It's a motivator. You know,
100%.
We want to prove people wrong.
Now, this is something that can happen in a tournament. This is what kind of makes things exciting sometimes.
Yeah.
A penalty shootout. Someone wants to know. Sam Tilley's like, how do you prepare yourself for the prospect of a penalty shootout? Which is interesting because Gareth Southgate's the manager. Have you sort of prepared for a situation?
Yeah, we practice in training. I'm sure it's not the same as in a game.
Like 80,000 people whistling.
I think what's good is we've tried to cover all bases and make sure we focus on every aspect, corners, throw-ins, penalties, you know, every detail that we can. But at the same extent, you know, we can go in confident that we've done our research, we've done our preparation, that we can go and execute those things.
Look, a couple more questions. We got one here from Sinan, who wants to know, what player from any other country in the World Cup do you fear the most? Obviously, I mean, Butland spoke about, you know, the Messis and the Neymars and the Ronaldos.
David Silva. All right.
Underrated player for me.
Because he's just so good. And as a person, he's just a legend as well, which makes it even better.
I said the same thing to Jack.
Okay.
What we have to remember, and we have to, it's very important, is my girlfriend's from Tunisia. Now, if you lot give us a right hiding, and I say us because I'm part of that situation, like a 5-0, I ain't eating for a couple of days. But what's your message, first of all, to the England fans before that game?
Firstly, thank you. Wherever we've been, or wherever I've been with England, they've always turned up in the thousands, always singing the national anthem, and we want to celebrate with them as well, you know, when things are going good, because they're there through good and bad. All the support is massive to us as players, and just thank you,
Look, man, I don't want to take up too much of your time. We've had a long day. Thank you so much,
Thank you, mate. Nice to see you.
Remember, a 2-1 is perfect, because you win and I win.
You won't be in the doghouse.
Oh, Stonesy,
Thank you,
absolute legend.